Aloha everyone, I'm Susan Nudowitz with letsfeelexcellent.com or the YouTube channel by the same name. I am amazed since the popularity of green smoothies, first of all, that became so popular because it's such an easy way to eat a lot of food that's really good for you, raw food that's really good for you. So I'm very, very amazed that the green smoothie phase got very popular. And I'm even more amazed that there's still so many people that are like, you put salad in the blender? Why do you do that? So let's make something delicious. Let's make green limeade and then a green limeade smoothie, which I've shared this with neighbors and clients and friends, and it is really good. You got to try it. Okay, so here we go. Alrighty. So we're going to start. This is something you want to do in the Vitamix because you want to crunch it up really good. Or you can use a juicer. So what we're going to do is we're going to first put in our limes. Now these are yellow. I guess they are technically limes, but you could use lemons as well. So you don't want to get hung up like, I can't find a lime, or I need a Tahitian lime. It's okay if some of the rind is still on there. Move this over a little bit. Because the rind gives you zest. Okay. So we are going to put these in here. I wouldn't put seeds in, but if you put a few seeds in, it's not going to kill you. It's okay. All right. Thank you to my dear client that gave me the limes. We're just having a tremendous avocado season once again, although in Hawaii there's so many different varieties of avocados that we grow avocados all the time. There's just a very, very small time, maybe 2 or 3 weeks where there's not avocados growing. Woo, that smells really good. Okay. Each lime has 1 gram of protein. So if you're counting protein, this is going to be packed. And now it's not going to be taste that you would normally put together. So you might be thinking, well, I don't know, lime and ginger and greens, ugh. But if you make it this way, it will be good. It will be very good. It won't be pungent. Okay, so like 3. I have put more in on different occasions, but I'm just going to do a small one here. I'm going to do more heavy on the greens. Okay, some ginger. The ginger, you're not going to really taste it. I guess some people can taste it. But it's going to give it some warmth. So about this much ginger. There we go, like that. And then we have my greens. Okay. Okay, and so in here I'm going to put some kale. This all came from outside. So kale, mint, alfalfa, and parsley. And yeah, this is going to taste really good. You can put whatever greens you want in. I like to add the mint though. And I like to do the alfalfa because the alfalfa, again, if you are building and you want to do protein, alfalfa is great for that. It's pretty easy. Ooh, some flowers. They're good too. They got the pollen in them. You don't really need to bother the bees for the pollen. That will be some great salad fixins later on. All right, so now I'm gonna put a little water in this. We're making limeade, so we're gonna make a bunch of water. Eventually we're gonna have water, but right now we just not want enough to mix it up. So almost enough to cover it. It's up to there. Okay. All right. Powerhouse, we're gonna let that rip. Nice color. Okay, so there, whoa, that smells good. It smells great. Okay, so now we have our straining bowl. And, you know, like I said, you could do this in a juicer if you wanted to. I like the Vitamix because it's easy. You'll see. If I was just making the lemonade, I might just do a juicer. Goes pretty easy. Let's see if you can see that. Now sometimes I drink this straight. In the morning, I love it. It just makes my cells feel so good. And then other times, I water it down a lot and I drink it throughout the day. And then I'm going to show you that I put it in my banana smoothie as well. That is really good. Nice combo, nice key lime. It could be a key lime pie or it could be a smoothie. We're gonna make a smoothie. If you wanna make the key lime pie version, then, or the custard, key lime custard, then you would just use less water than we're gonna use in this. Okay, let me rinse that out. Some people don't care about the grittiness of the what we're using, the greens and the ginger. And some people really do. The texture matters to them. I think most people, the texture matters to them. We're used to gaining pleasure, especially with food, so. All right. There we go. Now. Ooh, look at that. So if I'm going to make the limeade, It's good. I'm just going to put a little bit of stevia in it. Where's my little spoon? Just a tiny bit, like that much. And mix it around with some water. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that tastes good. That is nice. I like it like that. If I wanted it sweeter, I could make it sweeter with a little bit of stevia. I'm going to come over here and just grab a little bit more stevia to show you. I didn't quite put enough on. Now some people don't want to use the whites at all, so they won't want to use the stevia. And I'll show you what this other white is in a moment. Because now we're going to make the banana smoothie. So I got my spotted bananas, nice and ripe. Okay. Just going to put those in there. This is a wonderful way to flavor it. Although I love just plain banana smoothies too. When I first went raw a year ago, I was doing cacao because I thought that was like so healthy. Whoops, we don't want that in there. I thought it was like really healthy and I needed minerals. I thought I would need the minerals. And I'd been allergic to chocolate for many years, so I was like so excited that I could do the cacao. And I called my friend that's a chocolatier, and she makes chocolates, organic raw chocolates, and she's quite the artist, but she's also like really into sweets. So she was excited too, and I thought she might have a source on the island of chocolate. Now that I've decided to give it up again, I don't have a source. So or I do have sources rather. And why did I decide to give up chocolate? Why don't I do the chocolate banana smoothies, the cacao, if it's so healthy? Well, you know what? You don't really need that influx of so many minerals. And, you know, chocolate has a lot of oxalates in it. It has a lot of arginine in it. And so the arginine feeds the viruses. See, we all have like viruses that we've contracted over the years, and they're locked in our spine. So the chocolate is famous for that, especially viruses like herpes, the cold sores, and the herpes that are the shingles. You know, it's not just stress that causes that. So, but then I learned about the oxalates, and actually chocolate or cacao, some people don't even think, they argue that cacao is not chocolate. It's from the cocoa plant. Yes, it's chocolate. And the cacao, it has all kinds of poisons and alkaloids and oxalates in it. And the oxalates bind to your calcium. So if you're having dry skin, then, you know, you could be having a lot of things could be tying up your calcium, but one thing is the oxalates could be. So we're going to put a little bit of stevia, like that, and a little bit of vanilla. Okay. Another thing the oxalates do is they downregulate your iron. The caffeine does that as well. So I'm going to put some of this stuff in. Not quite all of it, I don't think. Oh, I want to put some water in it too. Because I'm not making a key lime pie, I am making a smoothie. I think I've told you in different blogs that when I first read up on going raw again, this time around, over a year ago, the first thing I read was fructarians don't have to drink water. It is not true. I probably, with my food, I probably go through like 2 gallons of water a day. It's all about the water. It's more about the water than about the solid food. Gorgeous. Perfect. I think it will be perfect. So taste test here. Oh my God. Best key lime ever. I cannot taste the ginger in it. Just a little warmth, tiny bit. So if you guys like warmth, then maybe you can put more in. I defy my naysayers that when they have an overabundance of greens growing in their garden or whatever, and they say, come help me eat these. I said, I'd be happy to, but you could put them in your blender. And they say, ew. This is really, really good. Enjoy it, and give me a thumbs up if you do. Okay, I'm Susan Nutowitz with letsfeelexcellent.com. Ooh, that's so good. Ooh, that just wakes everything up. Broke the mouth. Okay, enjoy your day. Have an excellent one. Aloha.